So just for those of you who just came in right now, Professor Chaak Ming is actually a linguistics professor at the Education University of Hong Kong. And they have been doing research for the last few years. In fact, they have another platform called Hampalang. And they started out with teaching children for stories, right? Telling stories and so on. And also TPR, total physical response.
Yes.
Yeah. And now they have moved on to another research, which actually utilizes the heritage languages of the 5 major ethnicities available here in Hong Kong. That is Bahasa, Tagalog, Filipino, Nepali, Hindi, and Urdu, right, Professor?
And English.
And English, of course, yes. Yeah, and what they have devised is that if you learn how to use Yutping, which is very easy to do, you'll be able to see the meaning of the word, the character, and also the meanings in various languages. So it's actually not just a tool for learning Cantonese, but it can also be a tool for you to, especially those who are born here in Hong Kong, who may not have had very good access to their heritage language. It's a way for you even to brush up on knowing your heritage language, right? So it's a very, very good opportunity, and I really thank Professor for doing this initiative, because it's a really, and we are trying actually to cooperate with Professor to promote this learning tool together with Can2Learn. Can2Learn is a platform that is a startup funded by the East Fund of the Education University of Hong Kong. And Adnan actually is a proponent and the lead, one of the lead students of that. I'm the advisor. And Professor Chaak is also one of the advisors. All right. Yeah, so I think we have 3 more minutes, Adnan, is it? Maybe we can share the Can2Learn platform or the TypeDuck platform. Let me just show the Can2Learn platform. We have 3 more minutes. Okay, so can everybody can see my screen?
Yes.
Can everybody see my screen? Yeah. So this is the Can2Learn platform. It's actually in the trial stage now. And we have just, we're going to start next week with a collaboration with Links Educate to provide the Liberal Riders Academy, the Liberal Riders through their Links Educate global platform for their academy for community learning. So we're giving them the introduction to Cantonese, listening and speaking at the start. And then we move on to other levels as we go ahead. All right. So we have a few minutes, so maybe we can just play this video. I'm not sure if you'll hear it, but anyway, yeah. It's very short anyway. So you can use it through the mobile phone and the all right, so this is the workplace Cantonese that we are developing. Okay, so I think okay, so okay, so now I stop share, and maybe Professor, you can you can.
I can do my sharing now.
Yes, please go ahead and do your
Okay.
sharing.
Okay, so hello everyone, and thanks to Nadia for inviting me to this session. I am Chaak from at UHK 香港教育大學, and we've our team has been working on tools to improve the learning experience of residents in Hong Kong who want to master Cantonese. We know that there are lots of barriers, and one barrier is the characters. We know that the characters are difficult, and also we know that we do not have enough materials to learn the written language and the spoken language. Now, I know Canto Learn is doing covering part of it, and we are covering the remaining parts. Especially in particular, we know that reading and writing are two things that you need to do on your own. Like you can't rely on teachers to teach you everything about reading and writing the characters. And today I will show you three tools in total, three tools in total. Two are from us, from the TypeDuck team, and the other one is from my friend John. Let me first show you the TypeDuck. Now, assuming that you know some Cantonese already, do you know how to enter characters to your mobile phones or computers? Do you have any ways of doing this?
Yeah, anybody who knows, please just raise your hand so Professor can see the kind of statistics. Anybody
You
knows
can
how to input characters using their mobile?
you can type in the chat box too. You can see that chat box opened here on my end. If you already know like some method, that's fine. Um, Let me show you one additional method if you did not have. That's true. Like for phone, like if you use mobile, what is the easiest way for you? Do you speak to your phone so that you can do a speech to text, or do you use handwriting? I see. Yeah. Handwriting. Yeah. This is quite advanced. Uh, in fact, I cannot use handwriting effectively because I mixed up with the stroke orders sometimes. Now, we know that the characters can be difficult. So we want to use an alternative way, which is something about the sounds of Cantonese. If you already speak some Cantonese, you must have some ways to like spell out Cantonese words. And Yut Ping is one of the standard spelling system for Cantonese. Now, if you see my screen, you see one small passage on the screen. It says give it a try, and then underneath it's a short sentence. It's actually something about school. And now I'm going to type this passage using TypeDuck in front of everyone. Uh, it says 學校旅行. In case you don't know what 學校 means, let me type exactly what is shown on the slide. It tells me that 學校 has the thing HOKHAAU. Let me type HOKH. And up to this point, now I've typed HOKH to my computer using TypeDuck. You see 5 options here. And the first one has the same characters, and it says school in English and sekolah in Bahasa Indonesia, and also Urdu and Hindi and Nepali. And I know that I want to type the word school, so I'll choose the first one and I hit spacebar. The Chinese characters come out. And the second word is 旅行, which means travel or tour. I'll just follow the spelling on the slide for now. It says LEOIHAANG. Without typing the entire word, you will see options coming up as you enter the keys. Now, the first option seems to be the right one. The characters are the same. And using the TypeDuck interface, I can tell the meaning of the words. I know that this word means trouble. And the third word, like the fifth character and the sixth character, are the third word of the sentence. If you did not know these words, you can type the Yutping to TypeDuck to check the English meaning. And oh, it means gather. And then I can press spacebar to enter the characters. And as you see, as I type, I'm just entering the letters, the sounds of Cantonese, and the characters come out. And let me do one more. Now, the second line begins with 星期四. This time, I'm not typing the entire word. I'm only keying in the first letters of every character. So the first character is S, and then K, and then S. I typed SKS, and there are different options. And the first option seems to be the right one. It says Thursday. And this is one nice feature of TypeDuck. If you use handwriting, you have to write all the strokes. With TypeDuck, you can type just one letter for each character, especially for the common ones, like Thursday. In case say I typed SKS, I get the word I want. For school, actually I can type just HH, how, and the first option is the word that I want. So this tool is called TypeDuck, and I'll type the name here, and I'll also give you the link. If you go to that link, you will see a page like this. This is the project website. We're going to add more information to this website. And TypeDuck is now available on Windows, Mac, iPhone, and Android. If you need to type, if you want to try typing Chinese characters, I think TypeDuck is definitely the first tool you want to see. And I'll show you one more specific feature, and then I'll move on to the next tool. Uh, TypeDuck is specially designed for Hong Kong residents. We try to include as many Hong Kong names, like companies, places, persons' names, schools, streets, as many as possible. For example, I'm from the Education University. If I type HG for 香港, Hong Kong, GJ for 教育, and then DH for 大學. I typed 6 letters, and the first option is the name of my school. You can try that with other secondary schools or primary schools, and place names or street names. We should have included all of them. And I'll try one more street name, like let's say 荔枝角道 is a street name. So I type 荔 is L, C is Z, 角 is G, 道 is D, and the first option is the name of the road, like 荔枝角 Road, 荔枝角道. So I hope that this tool can help you enter Chinese more easily than handwriting. Now, if you go to the project website, you will see the download links. And if you scroll down a little bit, you will see a small Yutping course. I know that Yutping is not something natural. It's not like you can immediately master Yutping without any learning. But Yutping is not something that takes years to learn. In fact, some learners spend only 5 minutes. Some may need like 1 hour. And the maximum that we will put is not more than 5 hours of learning time. And LearnDuck is a tool that provides all the exercises and explanation of the system. You don't have to master the system before trying, because you can always randomly type something and acquire the system as you go. And let me try this one. Let me go to chapter 8. You don't have to learn these in order. I'll just go to chapter 8 now. It's about cultural festival. And you'll see on LearnDuck, you will see words. And these words come with the pin here. And let me use this button that opens a notepad. And you can learn typing these words if you already know them. Let's say the first word is to bless someone. I'll just follow the ping. It's ZUKFUK. And now I see the word on my screen. I know the meaning now because TypeDuck gives you the English meaning as well as other translations. And let me scroll down a little bit. And you will see some other fill in the blank exercises, multiple choices. And there's a coloring exercise. And I like the coloring exercise the most. If you already know some of these characters, it asks you to follow the patterns. If you see a character with the up sound, color it in blue. So this one is blue, blue, blue. This is the fourth character is a different rhyme. It says anything with up should be brown, and you can play this game, and after a while you get a nice picture showing what this is. I will not finish this now, but give it a try if you know some characters. And we also have typing exercise underneath. Hopefully, if you know some characters, you can use LearnDuck to learn the entire system after like 17 chapters in total. And you don't have to finish every exercise. Just work on something that you don't know very well, and your Yuping typing speed will improve as you try all these exercises in games. So I've introduced two tools for now. The first one is the TypeDuck input method. This keyboard, you type Cantonese, you ping the spelling of Cantonese, you get the words with translation. The second tool, Learn Duck, exercises, games, you go there and practice typing using TypeDuck. It goes through all the rhymes, and there are only 51 rhymes in Cantonese. You can learn them 3 at a time, and it will take you 17 sessions if you go through everything. And I want, lastly, this is not from me, but a really useful tool that can be used with TypeDuck. And you see these characters with the Yuping displayed. Can you see the Yuping above all these characters? I know that sometimes you
Yes.
don't, you see that. Oh, okay, great. I know that sometimes the characters are difficult to recognize and you don't know the pronunciation. Without knowing the pronunciation, you can't type them, right? One great tool that we can use is this visual fonts. Actually, the text that I'm showing you is not specially laid out. It's actually just ordinary Chinese text. I copied these these Chinese characters from another website. I got these from Google. With this font, the name is Visual Fonts. I've provided the links here. A really great project from a friend. Let me change this to the visual font. If you have this font installed, you don't need to use any converter for romanization. Just paste everything to Microsoft Word or PowerPoint uh, or whatever editor you have. Paste the text there, change the font, and you will see the Yuping above the characters. And these characters are they are not 100% accurate, but they are somewhat fine, like they are like 99% good. So with this tool, you can read the characters by looking at the Yuping without knowing the characters. If you know the sound, then you can read. Of course, in the long term, like ideally you will learn some characters. Don't just rely on Yuping. This is an intermediate step. But after, if you use this tool and also TypeDuck and also all the platforms provided by Nadia and her team, I'm sure like you can learn Cantonese, you can learn Chinese. That this is something that is achievable. We are trying to provide all the staircases you need to achieve proficiency. Okay, so that's all from me. So I've introduced 3 tools. TypeDuck for typing. I'll show you TypeDuck again. Uh, 今天 today or 今日我係 I am or is 我係香港 I just type HG 香港人 JAN or YAN 我今年 this year 100歲 I'm 100 years old. So this is how you use TypeDuck to type. TypeDuck a Cantonese keyboard. LearnDuck a tool that teaches you Yutping and typing. And lastly, visual fonts, a font that shows you the Yutping reading of the characters without any additional converters. This can be installed to your computers, and this can be used in Microsoft Word, Notepad, PowerPoint, any applications that you have. So I hope you enjoy these 3 tools, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to answer all questions from you.
Thank you very much, Professor. And also for those students who may be interested, as soon as the semester ends, we can arrange a workshop with Professor Lau so that he can assist us to let all the students understand how to use TypeDuck, LearnDuck, visual fonts, and also we can start seeing, for example, how you can improve personally your Chinese learning journey. Okay? So thank you very much. Is there any questions so that we could make very good use of his presence now? Any questions from the audience?
Assalamualaikum, Miss. Miss, I have a
Thank you,
question
sir.
for you.